Hi again, everybody. It's me, Boo, and I'm back with another You Pick review from the house of L'Occitane. And this one is one of their newer ones that's stirred a bit of controversy, and this is Ambre Santal. I love the color of the juice. Now, you know, I listen a lot to what other reviewers say and other fragrance aficionados and people in the fragrance community on Facebook and YouTube, etc. And this perfume has really stirred some controversy over the original Ambre. From what I understand, has been DC'd. I happen to have a backup bottle. Thank you very much. So, and this I heard tell, and like I said, through many rumors, many grapevines, many little birds, that this is supposed to be the replacement for it. And that people are very upset because they don't like this as much as the original Ambre. And here's my whole thing is that it just depends on your frame of mind. Because I personally really love this, even though Ambre, the original Ambre, is one of my desert island perfumes. I mean, it's been in my top 30 since I smelled it, and it will remain there. I can't imagine it going anywhere. And this one might actually get on there as well. They are two different perfumes. Maybe this one is supposed to replace Ambre, but they don't smell that much alike. There's some similarities, but they are two different perfumes, and I think this one has a place in L'Occitane. I really do. I'm bummed as heck that Ambre, the original, was discontinued, if that's true. I've heard tell, though, that you can still purchase it in various boutiques. That, I guess, though, once those sell out, that's probably it. But anyway, this stuff is really good. It's the performance is a little less. Well, here, let me tell you what's in it. So, flipped over. Ambre Santal is, the notes are rose, fig leaf, vanilla, rosemary, bergamot, cedar, sandalwood, and labdanum. And I love this stuff. It's not as rich and moist as the original Ambre. That one is just so, it's just one of my perfect amber perfumes. And I have no idea what actual amber smells like, so I have no idea how authentic a lot of these perfumes are that claim have an amber in the name. No clue. Don't care. What I do care about is the fact that the original Ambre is just perfection to me. And this one I think is super, super good. I think it gets a lot of snark for not a lot of reason, to be really honest. So when it's drier and more airy in the beginning than the original Ambre, if you've smelled that. The top is slightly sweet, woody, with the bergamot in there gives it some zing. So the top is just delightful, the top part of the dry down. And then once the dry down gets more active, the vanilla, rose, fig leaf add this really wonderful layer to it. It's almost moist and makes it a little more dense, but it becomes just this beautiful, beautiful perfume in the mid part of the dry down after about 30 minutes to an hour. It's incredible. I love it. I love it. This is my favorite part of the perfume, is that middle part. And then when it becomes moister at that point and more sweet as well. And the florals really kick in. Well, I don't even know how much florals there really is in here. I guess it's just the rose I'm thinking of, but it really, I don't get a lot of the rosemary. I know it says it's in there, but I don't get really any of that. But when the rose kicks in, it gives us this creaminess and this moisture to it that is absent in the top part of the perfume when you first put it on, the first 30 minutes. Love this. That part lasts probably, hour and a half, 2 hours. And then you go into the deep dry down, and it becomes slightly less sweet and drier again. It kind of goes back to more of what it was like when you first sprayed it on, the first 30 minutes, except for it becomes a little more woody, a little less sweet than when you first spray it on, and that bergamot is gone, so there's no zing to it. There's no you know, effervescence to it at all with that, with any citrus smell, because that's completely gone. And really good stuff. This is totally unisex. I think male, female, and everything on both sides and in between would love this stuff. I think it's appropriate for everybody. I think this is one that you could definitely wear clubbing, but it's very versatile, and that's one of the things I do love about L'Occitane's original Ambre, is that it was so versatile. I could wear it any time of day or night for any occasion, and it would be appropriate because it wouldn't offend anybody. And most people love it, just love it, and it just made me feel good wearing it. This one doesn't have quite that same effect as the original Ambre, but I'll tell you, it's a close second, and I enjoy this. It's not complex, totally appropriate for male, female, day, night. I think you could wear this clubbing and be very happy. You might have to have a decant to apply it a little bit, but reapply, but who cares? You know, this stuff is reasonable. And again, I got this at the L'Occitane boutique, I think. Okay, I don't remember, but I'll be going back there in September and see what else I can snag. So I guess that's about it for this one. And yeah, I think I covered all the bases. I don't know, who knows? I never know. Ambre Santal by L'Occitane, another You Pick review. And if I left something out, just holler at me in the comment section, and I'll try to answer your questions. All right, I hope y'all have a great first day of spring, and I'll see you soon. Peace.